set. All set.
All right, let's call the meeting to order. Let the record show that the meeting is being taped. First item is the minutes for the last meeting, which they haven't been typed up yet, so we're going to table those until the next meeting. What I'll do is, I'll watch the video and see if I can put together the minutes. I pretty much know what was going on at that meeting anyway, so I'll type them up.
Get that in the morning.
Old business. I think Dan's still looking into pricing on the plaques, so we'll just table that until he gets back and basically tells us what the cost is going to be. Is there any new business? There's no correspondence. The update from Dan, the only thing that he has is we got some tournaments coming up in end of August and into September, and we need some extra golf carts. There isn't anything available. He was going to try to rent 20, and he's trying to, right now he's got them reserved. He's got 5 event days that he needs them for, and having difficulty because they don't really have any golf carts, so.
Really?
Yeah, and they're all out, he said. So they're gonna, right now he's got them reserved, so hopefully there'll be some available. Because I think the first tournament that he needs them for is probably the occasion.
So the 28th?
Yeah.
I would guess. I guess he just booked another one toward the end of September that's planned to be a big one.
Oh, yeah?
DAV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have 150 people.
Really? Wow. Yeah, and then he's got the chamber tournament, which is...
Oh, that's right, Chamber's coming up and
That's the
they
7th.
moved that to September, right?
Yeah, that's in September now.
He probably needs it for the birdies for the heroes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, Mission 22.
Oh, Mission 22, he might need
That's the
that one.
27th, so yeah, I need it for that one probably too.
the police tournament was the next
The
Friday.
third.
What's that?
The police is the third.
Oh, yeah.
The following Friday.
Yeah.
I think Chamber Farms the 8th, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Chambers either 7th or 8th, something like that.
Whatever
It's
Wednesday.
that Wednesday.
Yeah. It was supposed to be this week, right, originally?
Yep. Yep.
Are there any alternatives if he doesn't find rentals?
He'll probably try to contact some of the other courses, see if he can get any there, maybe,
That would be
And
my
there's a transportation issue too.
That would be my first thought. I don't know who's got a trailer to move.
I know, that's the thing. Yeah, so.
Hate to see a golf cart parade coming down Route 2.
I'm not gonna do that.
Can you use like Club Car, for instance, even though we have the Yamaha carts? Are there other companies that?
Or Easy Go, or
Whatever,
whatever
yeah.
Easy Goes, yeah. Or
You probably could, but they'll probably charge you $55 or $60 per car per day. So I'm running you like $1,200 for each
Yeah.
tournament. Because I think with Yamaha, they give us a deal at, I think it's 35. So.
I guess it's worth at least kicking the tire.
Right, and I'm sure he'll find the cards. I mean, he'll be looking for them.
I mean, you just rent it for a month again, if we can get them.
That's what he wanted to do.
Gotcha.
He wanted to rent them for the entire month.
Yeah.
Like
We did last time, yeah.
Yeah, he did in May, June. So, let's see, Bill's doesn't have much of an update either. I had a question, Bill. He's supposed to be putting together a list of equipment, and his problem is he's trying to get some demos for some pricing, and of course, the manufacturers are having trouble getting demos, which I'm sure they're going to have difficulty probably getting the actual piece of equipment too.
Yeah.
And I think everything is pretty much back ordered.
It sounds like things are like, you order now, you're gonna get it, if you're lucky, you're gonna get it in the spring.
Right. And, well, he's going to have to go through some of the bidding process too, because some of the equipment's probably pretty large. I just got to check with him if he's checked with the treasurer yet as to whether or not they're going to do a bond. Do you know if they're doing a bond?
I haven't really.
Okay. Just had it. So he said everything's not holding back right now. It's crazy.
And you did on 12, what, I mean, it was all cleaned up, but the process of fixing out there, did you mention anything from the lightning strike?
From the what?
The lightning strike?
No, he didn't really say much.
Just curious.
Why, was it damage?
Nothing.
Oh, it blew out the irrigation system on 12.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
And I think it blew out the control box down between 12 and 13.
Oh, really?
You may have had the parts to fix it.
And I noticed today, though, he was hand watering 12th green, so I don't think everything's back yet.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't aware of that.
I don't think it's all back yet.
I was not aware of
Yeah, 'cause I think that's the main reason we shut it down.
Did you see the path across the, did you see the path across the fairway?
Yeah.
That lightning went right across from the tree, right across to
The head, right?
the head, the sprinkler head.
Oh,
In the middle of the 12th fairway, you can, the grass is all dead.
Oh, that's right. I was wondering why the grass was all dead.
Wow, going underground.
That's unbelievable.
That was a massive strike.
It's a good place to put a trap in anyway.
The pictures, yeah, the pictures with that, there's a big chunk that's like across the fairway, a long way.
Wow. That must have been just absolutely amazing. It's just glad there was nobody anywhere near that.
Yeah, shards everywhere.
That's good, yeah.
That's
That's
crazy. I never seen anything like that.
Anyway. Show you see a moment.
Oh, yeah.
So we are gonna have a very busy month in September.
Yeah, sounds it.
It's good, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, the other thing he wanted to mention too is starting a special for memberships in probably September. Probably do the exact same thing, try to get people to buy memberships early, give them the rest of the year free, and they have next year's membership. So we wanted to start that, we wanted to start advertising it and start pushing those.
Coming first of September.
Yeah, I think that's when he did it last year.
Yeah, I believe so, right after Labor Day, I think.
Yeah.
So this is something Dan?
Yeah.
Okay.
We might have done it a little earlier last year, but I think that makes sense doing it after Labor Day.
Yeah, we used to do it after Labor Day anyways, we used to, I think you're right, I think we did do it earlier last year because
Trying to stretch.
trying to get some people out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Raise some cash.
Yeah.
Not an issue right now.
No.
When do you decide on rates, or do you review that at a certain time?
Yep, yeah, we're gonna be doing that. We usually do the rates when I do the budget,
Okay,
we'll look at that.
I see.
And then we'll make a decision what we're gonna do with rates. We haven't really increased the rates in the last 3-4 years.
Other than like normalize it, pulling the rates out, the in-town rate went up and the out-of-town rate went down.
Right,
So,
yeah, because we went to one rate.
Right, when you went to
One
the
rate.
one rate. Yeah.
Right, that's the last time we did anything. And I don't think we haven't done anything with Greenspe's in a while too, so take a look at that. So that's there to updates, commission members' comments, reports, anything else?
Nothing this evening.
I was just, with Danny not here, I guess it can't get answered, but I was just wondering what's going on with this whole tea time system thing.
I know, because I tried it again this morning and I couldn't get
Because it's,
it. Could you get in?
I can get in via the workaround thing,
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
but there's a lot of people that can't get in via that, I guess, from what I'm understanding.
What's the workaround things? I can't, like, you made,
They set a member tea time.
Yeah, there's a member tea time thing when you go to the website,
Password.
and then there's a password for it,
Yeah, that
for
I use.
members, for members only to use, and then you can see that 5th day
Right.
that you can't see otherwise, and you can see the $0 rates, which are the member rates.
Right.
He published a memo on it, I think I still got it, I can send it to you if you want.
Yeah, because his understanding, and my understanding is that it was fixed. Because he just had to tag 30, I think it was 30 or 40 members. I know my name was on the list, I think your name was on the list. And I know they went through and did all that, but I went and tried it this morning to try to book a tea time, and I couldn't, so I went back to the
He
old.
sent that workaround out, and I haven't seen anything subsequent to that says you don't need to use that anymore. So
Right.
I've been using it, and Did-
use the workaround.
did-
When it said, when I went in this morning and used my username and my password, it just says I couldn't authenticate it.
Hmm.
So I hadn't really contacted Dan to tell him that.
Did we pay for that? Did we pay for that other than the 2 tea times a day?
No, that's the way he gets paid for
That's
it.
the way it gets paid for.
Um,
And have they really stopped those? I know he's requested it.
Yeah, they stopped.
They did stop them.
Yeah, I believe that's the way it gets paid. I don't think there was any cash outlay that I remember.
Okay.
There's nothing that I pay for that.
No,
I wasn't sure, that's why I asked.
I don't remember.
But I think somehow we gotta get
I
some,
think we paid for the computer equipment though.
we gotta get some horsepower.
Thought they
on
gave
that.
us the computer. No?
Yeah. Right.
I thought they did too.
Yeah,
They gave it to us too, but.
He asked for an updated one, and they gave it to him.
Okay.
And then, hey, I said, no, I'm sorry.
Now we got a new computer this year.
Yeah.
I just think we somehow need to get some pressure on them to get that fixed. I mean,
Nice.
we're halfway through a golf season, and we've got a bunch of people that can't get tee times, for God's sakes. It's crazy, it's crazy, especially with all the members we've got this year.
Well, I think he's already started to look at another system.
Has he?
But you just don't want to switch in the middle of the year because just in case that system doesn't work.
I've told Billy and I've told a couple other people, I think he ought to just take Freddie Hurd, put him on that and say, fix it. There's no bet, we've got a great resource there in Freddie for networks and computers and all that. He knows it cold. I bet if he was one-on-one with Golf Now for a while,
Maybe.
Golf Now would get sick of hearing from him, I know that.
I think they're sick of hearing from Dan. I mean, it's just, I don't know, just by the taxes that I've been receiving, so.
I don't think we want to switch systems in the middle of the year, we've got enough problems, but.
No, we can't switch
I think
systems.
we've got to get some horsepower on that thing to get it fixed. I mean, it's crazy.
Well, you know, and it's not just our course, it's all their courses. It's a system installed at every golf course that basically uses that system.
I haven't heard that it was at other golf courses.
Oh, yeah. That's what they're telling us, you know, that's.
It's the best service, yeah, because if other golf courses could be using Golf Now, they could be a different version of Golf Now, because I remember Dan explaining to us here, that Golf Now buys up all these other companies and never like gets rid of the other system, they manage every single whole company system, so they're managing, I'm making up a number, but 15, 20 different type of systems, even though they're all labeled Golf Now. So there's an issue with this Golf Now.
I know all about that from my business days, because Compaq, HP, and Digital all had separate systems, and it was nuts.
So that's what they're dealing with.
Yeah,
Buy
same
small
situation.
time groups out. And
So maybe that's what he's working, and maybe he's working on finding out if there's another system out there that works that, you know, that we can offer.
this kind of Golf Now is their only choice because they've gone and bought it, well, that's what I'm understanding.
So it's like-
So it's just a different Golf Now.
How do you not just put everybody on your system that like works? I don't.
There was a reasoning behind that because everyone already had it and they were used to the systems and people were gonna switch to somebody else, so they always just kept.
Yeah, but I know that was the
So they'd slowly start trying to move people, but like they wouldn't force people to move to the new one, so that's why.
Why can't we just have the new one then? Like,
Yeah,
listen to the new one.
That's what we gotta find out.
But then again, yeah.
I think what I'll do is
Gotta be
I'll ask
works.
Dan to set up a meeting with the rep, and, you know, either one or two of us can attend the meeting. We can't have more than two, because otherwise it's considered a meeting. You'll violate your meeting, the open meeting laws. So,
Could have it in a meeting.
but we can have it
Maybe
maybe
come to
too.
me.
We can do that too. Yeah. So maybe that's what I'll do, try to get them.
Put them on camera, force them
Yeah.
to talk to the public.
Yeah, then they can explain it to us.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I'll try to get them to come maybe.
Like, I mean, honestly, the information I'm saying, like, it could be, it's, telephone type of stuff, so it could be, it may not be accurate what I'm saying, too. This is what I heard, that Dan heard that, whatever else, so someone else told him that, maybe the actual story from the rep is different, but why it's not right. So,
Well, I would assume that they're just getting information from their software engineers.
but I'm just stating what I remember hearing, third hand now, so whether it's completely accurate or not, could be getting lost in translation as well.
Anything else, Dave?
No, I don't think of anything off the top of my head.
ready for those big tournaments, and we haven't heard anything bad, so that's good. Everybody's been saying the course looks nice, and we haven't heard anything negative, so that's
good.
that's a good thing.
So that's the other thing, you gotta remember to do, gotta put that out to bed next year, restaurant, so. All right, so financials. So I had John print off June 30th, 2021. So the receipts, the receipts are the same as the last report. The expenses are probably a little bit higher because being under the 10 grand there right here. So that 10 grand will become actual expenses probably the next time that I have them print off this report. I'll probably pay those expenses probably this week, next week maybe.
We won't use them all this week,
Okay.
no.
So with that in mind,
Maybe half.
so we have 1,115,000 receipts still. We'll probably have about probably 815,000 in expenses. So we'll probably do about 300,000 in reserve.
That's a position we haven't seen in a long.
Yeah. Which is also good for you, no problem, because now they can't use that as
Yeah.
an excuse anymore.
I've already
Yes.
had one or two people in my ear.
Oh yeah, me too. Because Jake Garrett's gonna write a story about the increase in revenues. So,
Really?
yeah, it's already in process. It's public information anyways. Right.
Yeah, that's one.
And do you know what in the past what they've done with that extra money? I mean, it sits there for when you need.
Yeah, it's in the reserve, it's there for, for years, literally, and also the payout retirements, for the employees that, we still got, I think, 2, because Jeff Prince retired at the end of this year, so his payout will be somewhere around 25,000, I think.
Herb's under that too, right?
Yeah. He's the last one.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, and then going forward, everybody's under the other pension plan anyway, so those buyouts will be very cheap. Like even bills. Bills, I think Billy can only carry over so many vacation days and stuff, it isn't like it used to be.
Can some of that money be used for the projects that you're talking about with
Yep.
the,
Yeah, that's what it's probably gonna be used for. Like I said, we're probably gonna buy somewhere between 100 and 150,000 in new equipment. Probably get a bond and, do the bond over like 5 years, so it'll be like 30,000 in the budget plus the interest. So, and then, there's enough money to pay for it in those years if they buy it. Otherwise, it just comes out of reserve. Then I just had to do July. Not all the receipts are in here yet. He's still processing some of the deposit turnovers. But this is probably, I think according to Dan, it's probably about maybe 2 weeks worth, maybe.
I would think that turnovers are complete, except for.
Right, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
So you think it's just a couple of weeks that are in there?
no, it's just last week.
Oh, just last week?
Yeah,
All right,
I'm
so,
right on top of those,
okay.
yeah.
All right, so there's probably been at least 3 weeks in there, which is probably about right. He was saying he was doing about between 27 and 30,000. So we're at 68, almost 69,000. And then the expenses for the month of July are at 44.
The big play was down with the rain.
Yeah.
Compared to where it was before. Still doing well, but down comparatively to what it was doing in June, I bet.
How much do we lose if we're closed because of inclement weather, you know, like for a day or a weekend.
You lose anywhere, I mean, you know, we were closed, we closed that Sunday, probably lost probably 4,000 revenue probably, because, you know, usually the tea times are booked. A lot of people take golf carts.
Right.
A lot of the people, you know, will be paying greens fees, so, yeah.
Yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah, trying to figure out how much of that you might make back.
Yeah.
As soon as the weather turns good too,
Oh, yeah.
you know, too.
Well, I went by this morning at 6 o'clock and there's like 3 groups already out there.
I know, I was up there.
I was pretty full at 9.
Yeah.
I was up there at 6:30 doing divots, and there was guys on the 6th hole.
Yeah.
On the 6th hole.
I saw a group on the group of young kids.
I used to be good on your team last summer.
All the golf carts.
Team done by 8 AM, not sure.
All with golf carts, like you said?
Yeah.
That's even better.
Yeah. Yeah, 4 guys taking golf carts, so. The other thing too is that, you know, the first 2 columns is basically the budget that I submitted, or that we submit to the city, and then it gets revised, so. Usually the wage numbers get changed, but, because I would assume there must have been an increase in wages. You know, Alex,
It hasn't happened yet in the city.
huh?
It hasn't happened yet in the city.
Has it? Okay.
I thought the minimum wage changed effective January.
Well, that's the minimum wage, but, you know, weren't they getting like 2.5% increase, everybody?
Yeah, but it hasn't
Oh,
happened
It
yet.
hasn't happened.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Has the budget been approved yet for the city?
Yes.
Well, that must have been included in it, though, right? I would
Yeah,
assume.
but I don't know when they, I'd have to double check it.
Yeah.
Is that retroactive? Would that be
Yes.
retroactive?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, because that's, you know, usually that's the only numbers that he really revises, the wage number, because I just put in the previous years, pretty much. So, need a motion to accept the financials, once you have any questions.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Next, let's see. Let's do. You want to do like August 30th?
It's good with me.
Just to, I'll try to get these guys from Golf now to come out. August 30th. You have to have a lot of them like towards the end of September. All right, just need a motion to adjourn, unless anybody else has anything else to come.
Motion to adjourn.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right. Thank you.
My son just mentioned yesterday that your line, the salt was.
So, I don't know a whole lot about
Just
Jackson.
the watch the wall.
How are people out there? Are we open?
And it
or
was
is
a
that-
party out there.
Yeah.
Open at 6.
There at 6.
Downstairs at the salt.
Somebody.
Turn it into the